Good morning, everyone. I have something here that is quite shocking. Apparently this group wants a bunch of movies that have smoking in them changed to a rated R rating. Now I'm going to read you this article about it, and then I'll get more in depth with my opinion. In Los Angeles, California, it has CNN there, so I would assume that that's the channel that aired this story. It says, smoking in youth-related movies has not declined despite a pledge 2 years ago by Hollywood studios to encourage producers to show less gratuitous smoking, according to the anti-smoking group. The American Medical Association Alliance, pointing to research that big screen smoking leads teens to pick up the tobacco habit, called for an R rating for any movie with smoking scenes. The head of that group that gives U.S. movies their ratings, however, said that the smoke has been clearing from youth-rated movies, a result of the film industry's sensitivity to the issue. The Alliance, the Medical Association's advocacy arm, launched a summer campaign this week aimed at publicly shaming studios into making smoke-free films. Research has shown that 1/3 to 1/2 of all young smokers in the U.S. can be attributed to smoking that these youths see in movies, said Dr. Jonathan Fielding, head of the L.A. County Public Health Department. I want to know where the fuck he did his research. It's not like he went around and said, hey kid, you want to watch a movie with smoking in it and see if you pick up the habit? Yeah, I highly doubt it. Fielding cited another study that he said found the adolescents whose favorite movie stars smoked on screen are significantly more likely to be smokers themselves and to have more accepting attitude towards smoking. The Motion Picture Association of America, the industry group that issues ratings and parental guidance for U.S. films, added smoking scenes as a factor in ratings 2 years ago, but Fielding said it has not made a difference. In all, 56% of the top box office movies with smoking released between May 2007 and May 2009 were youth-related films, rated G, PG, or PG-13. Joan Graves, who chairs the Motion Picture Association's movie rating committee, offered her own statistics based on all of the 900 films rated each year, not just the top movies, included in Fielding's numbers. The association has given no G ratings in the past 2 years to a movie with smoking. Overall, 55% of the movies rated in the past 2 years showed some smoking, but 75% of those with smoking scenes were given R ratings. 21% of the were rated PG-13 and the remaining 5 were PG. A G movie is deemed suitable for all audiences, while a PG rating is a signal to parents that a film may include some material they might consider inappropriate for children. PG-13 indicates a stronger warning that some material may be inappropriate for children under 13. No one under 17 can be admitted to see an R-rated movie without a parent or guardian. American Medical Association Alliance President Sandy Frost used as her chief example of a movie with gratuitous smoking this month's blockbuster X-Men Origins Wolverine, which was rated PG for intense sequences of action and violence and some partial nudity. Millions of children have been exposed to the main star of the film, Hugh Jackman, with a cigar in his mouth in various scenes. I am willing to bet that not one child would have enjoyed that movie or Mr. Jackman's performance any less if he hadn't been smoking, said Frost. A spokeswoman for 20th Century Fox, the studio responsible for the Wolverine movie series, said Jackman's cigar was never lit and it was limited to just 2 scenes. In one scene, the cigar is shot out of his mouth, prompting Jackman Wolverine's character to suggest its loss would lead to clean living, an anti-smoking statement. He said that while the Wolverine character had a cigar in his mouth in almost every panel of the comic book series, producers made a conscious decision to limit the cigar in the movie. The American Medical Association Alliance, hoping to draw studio executives' attention, hired a mobile billboard to drive around major studios this week. The billboard shows a teenage girl asking the question, which movie studios will cause me to smoke this summer? The Alliance will keep an online scorecard throughout the summer to count how many tobacco impressions each studio delivers to G, PG, and PG-13 audiences. At the end of the summer, whichever studio has delivered the most tobacco impressions to youth audiences will be named in a billboard, and that will run outside of their headquarters. The Motion Picture Association of America spokeswoman Angela Martinez said the group is very sensitive to the concerns of parents about the purpose of the rating systems. It's reflective of society, Martinez said. It's really a tool for parents to help determine what their kids see. They began factoring smoking scenes into the ratings 2 years ago as a reflection of changes in society and health concerns. Smoking is rated like all other factors, including violence and sex. She said, Fielding said it should be absolute and not just a factor. Any movie with smoking should be rated R, he said, and if they worry about an R rating hurting their profits, then they should work with studios to remove smoking from films that hurt youth. Graves, whose committee makes the decisions, indicated such a zero-tolerance policy would not be accepted. Okay, now, with all of that said, since it's supposed to be a rated R movie for smoking, then why is it then showing tits and ass is perfectly okay in a PG-13 movie? As far as I'm concerned, nudity is a lot worse than somebody smoking a goddamn cigarette. I don't want my kids to see, the word sex in their Disney movies, and I'll put pictures of them up. Or, on the original Little Mermaid, there was a, it looks like a suction cup dildo in part of the castle, conveniently hidden. And these are G-rated movies. So why is smoking such a big deal? I mean, the only people that are going to find it offensive are the people that quit or the people that don't smoke. Well, that's just too fucking bad. You guys already took smoking out of restaurants, bars, anywhere else. You can't smoke between 50 and 75 feet from any door or window. They're trying to make it so you can't even smoke in your damn car. Even if your windows are rolled up, because if somebody else's window is rolled down, then somehow some of that smoke is going to escape and enter their car, and then you're going to cause them cancer. Bullshit. Okay? Kids might be influenced by certain things that they see on TV. But how many of the kids that actually see it are going to do it? I would assume a very minuscule amount. Like I said, nudity is far more rampant in videos for children than smoking is. We are teaching kids that it is okay to drop their pants and make a baby at 13 years old, and then society says, oh, you're a slut. Or you can't teach your son to keep his dick in his pants. Well, then they could use the excuse, well, he saw it in a movie. Seriously. You're not going to make every smoking movie R-rated when there's tits on every PG-13 movie that's been in top box office, whatever. Or there's ass crack, or, the girl's wearing a shirt, but you can see through it. Maybe not wearing any pants. Or they make some kind of joke to sex. There are far worse issues than people smoking a cigarette in the damn movie. Maybe you should focus on some of those.